You're listening to the Monday Night Community Show with Daniel on BRFM.
This is the Daniel Monday Night Community Show on demand through YouTube. Thank you very much for choosing to listen to us through this method. If you'd like to keep up to date with when I add new interviews, then subscribe to this channel. We're going to be talking all about this year's Sheppey Darts Classic. Tony, it's always great to have you in the studio, and sometimes I can't believe how quick it comes round.
Does seem to go, I think, as you get older, things seem to go quicker and quicker and quicker. But, yeah, we're looking forward to it again, and everything is looking good, and we're really pleased to be with you again up here for BRFM.
I was hoping, Tony, if you could just give us a little bit of an introduction about sort of your role within the Darts Classic, and even a little bit about yourself, just to introduce us to our listeners.
Well, this is the 13th year of the Darts Classic, and perhaps we ought to call it 12B or something like that instead of 13. But, yeah, it's the 13th year, and we're looking forward. Didn't know it was going to go on as long as this, and it's gone from strength to strength. We did have a little blip 2 years ago when we found it difficult to get sponsorship. We had a few more come in last year. And we reduced the prize fund and also reduced the entry fee. So we found people came back, and it was great.
And Tony, I was hoping you could tell our listeners when the event is this year, and also the format for both of the days.
Well, this year we're on the 6th and 7th of June, held as usual at Merlin's Complex at Laysdown, and on the Saturday we usually play the ladies singles, the youth singles, and a pairs tournament, which leaves a Sunday to play the main event, which is an open singles competition. So, yeah, then anyone can enter. Doesn't matter what part or how they play darts, whether they're professionals, semi-professionals or whatever, or just a normal run-of-the-mill pub player, and they're quite welcome to come along and have a game.
I was going to ask that if you are a local player, how actually do you enter to get into it?
Well, you can go online to www.sheppeydarts.co.uk, or you can email me atcox@aol.com, and I will send you entry forms, but you can download them from our website and just send them in, or just turn up on the morning.
At the moment we're talking to Tony, we're talking all about this year's Sheppey Darts Classic. Tony, if you enter as a darts player, are there any prizes, and what are they?
Well, on the Saturday, it's usually money in, money out. We pay out all the entrance fees that we get in on the day, because you can't guarantee how many entries you're going to get. And unfortunately, the biggest problem seems to be on the ladies' side, where we could do with a lot more ladies playing. So come along, gals, and show us what you can do. On the Sunday, then we guarantee £1,000 for the winner, £500 for the runner-up, and we pay down to the last 8 players. So yeah, the money's good. The money's very good. So we've also reduced the entry fee. It's only £10 now instead of $20 like it used to be. And so let's see you all turn up.
So Tony, how is the event actually funded?
Well, Merlin's Complex, obviously, they support us very well, and then the rest of it, we have to try and get advertising in a program that we do every year. We have about 500 printed, and we give them out. We don't charge for them. Got a lot of useful information in there as well, and we try and get local companies to help sponsor us and take an advert in our program.
Tony, I was hoping you could let our listeners know sort of how big the event is, because I sometimes think, you don't always realise. Even I was amazed the first time I come down, what a big sort of venue it is, and just, the sort of event that you cover.
Yeah, we hopefully get between 150 and 200 people playing darts on the Saturday, and on the Sunday for the main singles event there's usually between 100, 120 players. So yeah, but the more that come along, the more prize money we can pay out.
And I understand one of the local players did quite well last year as well.
Yeah, last year we had Paul McDine, I've said several years running he was capable of winning this competition, and he actually got runners-up last year, so he wants to go one better this year. Last year he lost to Barry Knight 6-4, and it was best of 11 legs, so it was nice to see a Sheppey player actually up there with a chance of winning the title.
Tony, I was just wondering if you can refresh our listeners all about where the event is, when it's on, and of course any useful contact details if any local people and players would like to enter or find out more.
Yeah, fine. As you just mentioned, it's the 6th and 7th of June at Merlin's Complex at Laysdown. And you can get details off of www.sheppeydarts.co.uk. You can email me at atcox@aol.com. You can telephone me on 01795 875263. If I'm not there, there's an answer phone on. I will get straight back to you. Now, these details are for players or for any sponsors that would like to come aboard, because we desperately need some more sponsors. So if you can help out at all, we'd be pleased to hear from you.
Tony, as always, it's great to have you back here in the studio. Thank you very much for coming along and taking the time out to tell us all about this year's Darts Classic.
Thank you very much once again, Daniel, and I'm sure we're going to see you there again this year.
Yeah, no, love to. We always enjoy it and always feel very welcome.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
That is Tony telling us all about this year's Sheppey Darts Classic right here at BRFM on the Monday Night Community Show.